Hi, my name is Cody. This is going to be a short editorial video on the second packet tracer activity within the Cisco CCNA Learning Guide book. For this activity, what I'm going to do is set up a simple network using a switch, and we're going to talk about prototyping a network. The program that I'm going to be using is the Cisco Packet Tracer program that can be downloaded off the official Cisco networking site. And when you first download it, it will look exactly like this. On this area right here, the blank white area is the design view, and on the bottom left hand corner you have all the hardware components that go on into making a network. For this video, what we want to do is select the end devices and set up two generic PCs. You can click on end devices and then select the generic PC and drop and drag it to the design view. Now what we're going to do is set up a switch in between these, and I will go ahead and use the 2950T switch. Again, you can click on switches and then click on the 2950T and drag it to the design view. And as far as the connection type goes, we can select connections, and we're going to want to use a copper straight through cable. So click the straight through cable and then PC 0. Choose the fast Ethernet option, and then click on your switch. And then for the first PC, you want to use fast Ethernet 0/1, and we want to do the same for PC 1. Now what we're going to want to do is change the IP address scheme for both PC 0 and PC 1. You can do this by clicking on PC 0. A configuration dialog box will come up. Click on the config tab and then the fast Ethernet tab, and then from there we can put a static IP address in. For the purpose of this video, I'll use 192.168.10.10, and if you hit the tab button, it will automatically assign a subnet mask. For PC1, we can do the same thing. Click on it, click the config tab, fast Ethernet, and we'll use an IP address scheme of 192.168.10.11. Again, if you hit the tab button, it will automatically assign a subnet mask. Now our small network is complete, and what we can do from here is test the connection using a ping command, and you can actually do that by clicking on PC 0. Again, it'll open up the configuration dialog box. Click on desktop and then go to the command prompt, and what we're going to do here is ping the second PC, and you would enter the command of ping 192.168.10.11, and as you can see, it is getting a reply from PC2 or PC1. Yeah, PC1. And you can do the same thing with PC1, only this time you're going to ping the first PC, which would be ping 192.168.10.10, and of course it comes back with the reply. This is a good thing to use if you're referring to the OSI model. If you are in the real world and configuring a network and something is not going right with the network, you can use that ping command, which would be on the network layer of the OSI model, to try and figure out if you're getting a connection from the hardware in both PCs. This concludes my video. Again, as an overview, what I did was covered how to set up a small network using a switch, and prototyping a network using the ping command, as well as changing the IP address scheme so that packets can be sent from one computer to another. In the first video I did before this, it was actually a video that covered how to set up a logical network, how to send packets from one computer to another, how to change the IP address and naming scheme, and I took a little bit of information and put it into the first video on the ARP tables. Thank you for watching, and look forward to the rest of my videos.